AITA for leaving a coffee shop without paying after the owner kicked me out. ETA. I'm in Indonesia, and lots of places here where you pay after you're done with your drinks or meals. I'm a pretty introverted guy. I'm not shy exactly. I just don't talk much unless I actually have something to say. After work, I usually like quiet places where I can decompress for a bit before going home. A few months ago, a small coffee shop opened near my apartment, and I started going there pretty regularly. The owner is this older guy, probably late 60s or early 70s, super friendly but very talkative. Like the kind of person who asks more follow-up questions to every answer. Honestly, I didn't hate the guy or anything. I figured he was probably lonely and liked talking to customers. Usually I just answer politely and sip my coffee. Last week though, I had an absolutely brutal day at work. I was mentally exhausted. I still had extra work I needed to finish at home. So on the way back, I stopped by the coffee shop to have a latte. The owner started talking to me like usual the second I walked in, asking how my day was, why I looked tired, if work was stressful, etc. I answered, but probably in a flat tone. Then he suddenly went, "What's with the attitude?" I honestly thought I misheard him, so I said, "Excuse me?" And he went, "Every time I try talking to you tonight, you answer like I'm bothering you. If you're going to be rude, you can leave." At that point, I was completely caught off guard. I said I wasn't trying to be rude, I was just exhausted from work. But he kept talking over me and saying I was being disrespectful in his shop. Then he told me again to leave. Thing is, I had literally just gotten my coffee and only drank maybe a quarter of it. I told him I hadn't even finished my drink yet, but he just pointed at the door and told me to get out. So I left without paying. My thinking at the time was basically, if you're kicking me out before I can even drink the coffee, then fine. I wasn't trying to scam anyone, I was just overwhelmed and annoyed and wanted to leave the situation. Later, I told my girlfriend about it and she said I was still wrong for not paying because the coffee had already been made. She agreed the owner overreacted but said I basically dined and dashed. I honestly don't know. Part of me thinks if you throw someone out over a misunderstanding, you can't really expect them to calmly stand there and complete a transaction afterward. AITA?